I think that worked. I had to fix it. Something reset it maybe when I did that Windows update. Hello? Anybody hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 6, 7, 4, 3. 17, 11. 50, 60. Boobies. Anyone hear me? No? Guess not. No? Okay, you hearing me, Jasmine? All right. Hi, Core. No, you didn't miss the stream. I was just starting and already had issues. No, guys, I had some issues because I had that really big update for Windows and everything got messed up. I deleted my world by accident. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happened. So I'm starting again, but I know Bad Luck loves it when I do this, so we're all good. Mark, hello. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you, friend. So, I know, right? We are fixed and ready to go. No more deleting worlds for me. I'm not going to delete any worlds. I don't even care if I have 100 of them. So, we're going to try and get this moving a little bit faster. Because I really want to... I was supposed to be filming the beautiful Horde night tonight. And, yeah. Missy kind of did a blonde move and made a mistake. Jasmine, I give you hugs back, sweetie. It's awesome. So let's just say I'm in a good mood, though. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Are you hearing me, Core? No? Maybe Core doesn't hear me. Maybe I've been silenced by the crew. Allergies been messing me up. Oh, yeah. I hear that, Mark. It's funny. I've never had an allergy in my life. And then just, like, I want to say about 5 years ago, I developed the allergy to my puppy. And she would kiss my face and I'd be sneezing for hours. And I'd never had allergies throughout my life. Oh, I had apparently an allergy at 2 years old to penicillin. Very bad allergic reaction, actually. And so never took penicillin again. And I have no idea if I'm... I have no idea if I'm allergic to it anymore or not. They say that usually when you're allergic to penicillin, you are the rest of your life. But who knows? Oh, okay, I got you, Core. So, yeah. There's a lot of things that my Windows reset. Has it got the dual display on yours again? Oh. See, and Jason had an issue where it was saying that he had dual resolutions and he didn't, and it is totally whack. Okay, so let's make... Okay, only 5 of these because that's all we have fibers for. And I'm going to punch a rock. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we're going to finish off. Let's see here. This stone here. My dog likes suckers. Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, Jasmine, they will eat anything sweet. Be careful how much you give her. Dogs are very susceptible to diabetes. So, and I'm not saying if you let her have a couple of licks, or him, it's fine. But, don't be giving them too much sugar. Because, yeah, they're very susceptible to it. The only reason I say this, because that's what happened to my mom's dog. He was my nephew used to love feeding him things, and so did they. But our food has a lot of sugar and salt in it, and it's definitely not good for them. They can have it on occasion, of course, but just be careful how much you let her lick the sucker. But they'll eat anything of ours, really. Well, most things, because it's the salt and the sugar. Because their food is very bland, right? I know, Mark. That's what we had today. Is that big, huge? Well, sorry, my husband had those last week actually, and I haven't had that big update until last night, and I had to sit here before because I didn't know what was going to happen. And in my stream last night, I kept getting this window saying my computer was ready to reboot. I was like, So every hour I kept, pushing it by an hour, and then I just said, oh, what the heck with it. I guess I got to do it. So yeah, so that's where I was. But it took forever, like, to get that thing to update, and Windows will restart several times, and all this malarkey. So I may have to just reset all the settings in my OBS and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, no, Core. The problem with my graphics card is mine is an 845 M as in Mary. Problem is Missy's card is just a GeForce 845M. There's no GT, no GTX, no nothing like that. So when NVIDIA does have a streamer app, but I can't use it. It's not compatible with mine. So yeah, that doesn't make me very happy. Oh, thunderstorm. That always sucks. Vixani. Hi, honey. Oh, yeah, I could. Man, I tell you. Oh, excuse me. Sorry if that was loud. I apologize. Okay, so we need plant fibers now. Lots of plant fibers. So it looks like, guys, we've got a flat plateau way over there. So that's the direction we're going to head in, I think. I don't care which way the hub seat is in. I don't care which way anything is in. That's where we're going to head while we pick up stuff and fibers and finesse and all those goodies. So I may have to reset some settings or things like that, but hey, we're just going to stream the way it is, choppy or not. As long as you guys can hear me, I don't care. And I will, guys, if, at some point I'm sure that, we'll have enough followers that every once in a while I get donations. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save them at the PayPal until I've gotten enough to, maybe pick up a gaming PC. I know it's going to be a while before that'll happen, but because, gaming PCs are like, I actually saw a really nice one at a store. It was like $15.49, and it had actually a really nice NVIDIA in it. But so anyway, Core Vixani was just talking about her computer and having some kind of weird errors or something. So yeah, I'm just really hoping that, I think my first order of business, which is usually cheaper, is to get a PS4. I really want one, because if I get a PS4, then I'll be able to, say, once a month, I'll be able to buy a new game, and I really want to be able to do the Resident Evil series for you guys, and some other older games that I have. Like older games, like, the Final Fantasies and things like that. So I've got a lot of games that I'd love to stream for everybody, but I can't get them because they're, PS3 or whatever. But I know I can get an HD version of Final Fantasy 7, I guess. So that would be a lot of fun, guys, because, man, I love it. Aw, country, thank you. You are kind, darling. You got a pretty good voice yourself. I do want to tell you something. I noticed that you chew on tobacco, right? The only thing I've noticed about you, it's hard to understand you sometimes because you've got a big wad of that stuff down by your teeth. So, just so you know that for future streams, sometimes it's hard to hear your voice. And you got an awesome little twang. I love it. But yeah, it's definitely hard to understand you sometimes. No, Mark, that's been happening for a while. And I think, see, going back a while ago, there was a guy that I'll tell you a little bit about it. I don't have to tell you his name or anything, but he was a kid that used to come into Core stream, and he was a little punk, and he would treat Core badly and other people badly, thinking it was funny. And so he came into my stream one night and he started doing these constant different languages all the time. And I asked him politely several times to stop doing it. And I deleted the messages. Well, then he kept doing it to be smart. So we removed the messages quite a few times. And then eventually he just kept doing it. So we banned him. So he basically figured I hated him because I banned him and, you know, whatever. But I was tired of asking him to stop and he wouldn't listen. So he came back under another account with his girlfriend and started causing trouble and, you know, started saying, he basically said one night that I was a B in another language, and Jason got peeved and immediately deleted him. So ever since then, every once in a while, people pop up here. I don't know if it's him, I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube that do it. But, you know, he still pops up now and then. And I believe that it could be him, you know, or sometimes I'll get a streamer. Sometimes I'll get a person that comes in here and speaks a different language and they actually say something like extremely dirty. So Jason, he immediately deletes that stuff. Well, those types of people go, and they get mad and they leave a dislike and they leave. But, yeah, because if you look back, well, you can't look back, but if I look back in my video manager history, my first, like, I don't know, 20 videos or so, or 20 streams, it was nothing. No dislikes at all. And it's been ever since that. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's all him because there's plenty of people that can do that. But I do know that he had issues with me after I banned him and, you know. Anyway. So, the only thing I hope for is that, you know, when Core starts streaming again, if he's doing it on his PC, hopefully they won't, you know, come into his stream and harass him anymore. Because, I mean, I know Core's got a lot more patience than me for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you could ship it here, Vixani, Jason would have it completely fixed for you. But, yeah, so, like, hello, bad luck. You saying hello to me, darling? Hello? Bonjour? Get down, Fetty. It's freezing here today, and it's not supposed to be. It's May, for carpy sakes. So yeah, Missy has no weapon yet. I'm sitting here talking. Haven't made myself a weapon. Bad news everywhere today. No bad news here. And Cod, I did hear about your friend. I am so sorry you had to go through that. I feel you, sweetie. On April 6th, I lost two very important people, my aunt and my grandmother, on the same day. I know what you're feeling, hun. And it'll get better, I promise. I'm so sorry you feel that way. It really sucks. We're going to make 79 of you. And we're going to make a bow. And we're going to let you just follow us around there, dude. Grab some more plant fibers. This guy's just going to chase us around for a little bit. You could chase me around, friend. I don't mind. I got two of them over there. Oh. Well, that sucks, Mark. Yeah, it happens. I mean, I think all people should do that little, like, if you're just gonna record videos, like not stream them, um, then, if you're just doing recordings, then you can always test the recording before you kind of do that. But yeah, when you're streaming, it's kind of one of those things that if you don't notice it, and if nobody's in the room to tell you, especially if they don't know you, if they're in there just watching, they might think that you just don't have audio and not say anything, right? Jason loves playing with Vix. He adores you, hun. Don't ever think that he's being mean because he likes you a lot. We adore all of you very much. And he would never do anything to hurt anyone. It's always hard to tell with words, especially if you really don't know someone. That's why I always tell Jason, be careful. Brian Jones, welcome to the stream. You're a new face. Thank you for joining us. Hope you like the stream. Come on, 10 seconds, 12 seconds. We could always try this, I guess. We're on Nomad, though, so these stupid clubs don't work so good. Oops. So, friend, you need to fall down and stay down, son. He's got a dent in his head. I don't want that. I don't want that. What do I want that for? Jeez, garbage. So I think there might be something up there, so we're going to head up that way. Whoa, yeah, swing, baby. Oh, I guess our bow's done. Where is it? Time for bad shots and popcorn, guys. We actually hit her. Look, look, look. Isaac, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. We got some peeps in the house. Awesome. Always love to see all you guys. So I'll announce it now and later. We are myself, Fade Willow, and Grinler. We will be streaming. Hold on, another new game? No. What? What other new game? No. No. Right now, I've just been kind of rotating 7 days and the Forest, and I don't know how many people like Rising World. I actually was going to stream that tonight, and then I thought, well, I don't know how many people actually like that game, so I'll have to throw it out there and ask the peeps. But anyway, so tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern. Now, guys, I won't... it'll probably be at 1, but I can't guarantee the girls, like in case it's a little late. Oh, just there's no game audio? Shippy. Okay, so you guys aren't hearing any of the game sounds? Alright, problem is, let me see here. It might be because my, let's see. Desktop audio device. Let's try this. Alright, let me know if you hear anything now. Bang on tree. Thank you for letting me know, country. I didn't know that. Hollow, my girl. So I was so happy to see you today, Hollow. We were talking about you in a couple of my streams, and I was saying, where has she been? I even went in Darley's channel and asked if they had seen you. Aw, bad luck. Thank you. You still don't see them? Or still can't hear them, I mean? I may have to restart the OBS. Hang on, guys. Don't you pick on me. Woman, I have things to do. Jeez. Oh, it's a bad shot. Okay, that wasn't even aimed at her arm at all. Bad shot. Alright. Everyone should know the cake is a lie. Absolutely, Isaac. Okay, once that guy's going to restart. The OBS, not the game. Just hang on. Alright. I'm going to try this again. Maybe it's going to work. Maybe it's not. Oh. Wait, did you see? Okay. Well, I restarted. So, let me know if all's good, friend peeps. Okay, what do we got here? It is what it is, darlings. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but I always make all my arrows -1. So that I always have either stone or whatever in my inventory. Pretty sure there was something up here. The trees look funny. Yes, Brian. All of my settings are on extremely low. So you're going to see them. As you can see, they look like cardboard cutouts. Till I get like really close. And that's just because I'm only on a laptop. So I don't have a lot of options for graphics for you guys. So hopefully you can just enjoy my voice, and if it's not to anybody's satisfaction, hopefully they, will find somewhere that is. I won't be hurt if you don't want to watch. Some people prefer the better, graphics and things like that, and that's fine. I did, Hollow. I really did. I was actually kind of worried about you because I hadn't seen you in so long, and I was like, honey, I don't know where she's been. And I said, I hope something didn't happen to her. Or I was actually really worried about you. I was sending you messages on Discord too, because I went into Darley's to look for you. And Sylveon, hey sweetie, it is good to see you. Everybody, Sylveon is Grindler's daughter. She is a sweetheart. I was hearing her voice talk, and oh my goodness, she's pretty awesome. She's a cute little thing. I think she's adorable. She's giving her mommy kisses. I understand that she has 2 very lovely kids. It's good to see you, sweetie. We're just killing us some zombies. Well, you can't actually kill a zombie when they're already dead, so let's just not get smacked by that. Let's just go over here. Take your time, ladies. No rush. We're just entertaining people here tonight. Yeah. Well, I don't know. See, Jason was saying to me last night, he gave me a compliment. He said that I'm kind of a natural, and I guess in a sense I am, I guess, but it's weird because you're very sweet, Sylveon. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's weird because I've always been that type of person that can pretty much talk to anybody. Doesn't matter what the subject is, doesn't matter, whatever. I've always kind of had that gift of gab with people. But it could possibly be just because of my upbringing. Like I was kind of different from my brothers. My brothers always picked on people and, did whatever. And I was one of the kids in school that, would walk up to someone who was just made fun of and, help them stop crying and, show them around and things like that. So they felt a little better about, what just happened to them and stuff like that. So, it's just something that happened, I guess, at a young age. Thank you, Hollow. The difference though is I was never very good at. Okay, so I'm good in a room with a bunch of people, like you can see now. Nobody can see me. I'm perfectly fine. If I had to turn a camera on and be in front of it so everybody was actually looking at me, or I had to stand up on a stage, nuh-uh, wasn't happening. But this I can do. Like, it seems to be very easy for me, just because nobody can see me. Nobody knows who I am. In a sense, do you know what I mean? Okay, so we need to find something for the nighttime. So yeah, I kind of figured this was a town. Aw. Aw, thank you, country. I don't know, I just, I enjoy it a lot. And yeah, so I think, I have a lot of people. Actually, I have a very big mixture on, I should be running and stop talking here. I have a big mixture of people, like, who are on PC and some who are on, yeah, you're going to get a bit of frame rate here, guys. It's because of me loading in and my frame rates. But anyway, so I've met a lot of people over time that, have been pretty cool people to be around. And there's some of you that have PlayStation. Some of you have PC. So I definitely have to get myself a PlayStation 4. Hopefully sooner than later. Don't. Okay, you know what? We're not going to make it up there. We're going to have to get up here. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. I got way too many zombies spawning in here. Dude, leave me alone. I'm going to try and get this bottom rung here broken, but... Chica, you just went up on the roof. Get off me. Oh, this is not going to work. They're going to kill me. Get off the box. Get off the box. Oh, you guys. They're going to run before I can even get on the roof. Oh, there's way too many of them. Bad habits, people. I don't pay attention to anything. Can you just die, friend, please? You know what? That will come with time, country. It really will. I can't do it right now. And that's just because there's way too many judgmental people around. Judge people for what they look like and not for who they are. And I mean, right now I've got a pretty good friend base with everybody here. So it will come. Just not right at the moment. You're going to head for the ladder, aren't you, friend? Yeah, you are, too. Cheating punks. Get off of there. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. If I can't get these, I got 20 seconds. Well, probably 1 minute. Look at them all. Alright, I can't run around town and get away from them, though. I have to kill them. Sorry, guys, it's going to be really dark for a minute. Break it some more, maybe. Oh my god, it's just going to take forever. I'm dead. Oh. The capo's about you. I was working on it, Mark. That stone axe wasn't having it. Yep, we're dead, Brian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know that's I mean that's definitely something that's gonna come. I understand that. PB, hi sweetie, good to see you. Doot doot doot. Yep, we died, Hollow. So now Missy's gonna have to hide somewhere, and I don't even know how far back we're gonna go. I might not even be anywhere near that town now. Yep. It was my fault, guys. I was just. Oh, great. I was just piddling around. All right, so. Yes, sir, Mark. I didn't have anything made. I was busy talking. I was busy talking and I wasn't really paying attention. That's probably exactly what I should have done, but it is what it is. I hadn't made any wood frames yet. You see the quest? I didn't even do that. I was just gathering stuff and gabbing with peeps. So we don't pay attention to those things all the time when I'm playing. Pay attention to all my girlfriends and boyfriends. And not paying attention to anything else. So I'm going to just kind of sneak around. Give me that. I don't really want to go very far from this spot. Because it's nice and quiet and I don't see anybody. Make a shovel and dig down. No, I'm not going to do it. Can't make me, Mark. No. Can't make anything. I have nothing in my inventory. I have to grab more stones. You can't make me, Mark. Won't do it. Yeah. You know that's actually a good motto for a lot of people to have because I used to say that to Jason, like instead of getting angry with somebody makes fun of you or swears at you, go, thank you so much, sir. People hate that. Haters hate that. I do it in World of Warcraft all the time. Someone will say, you stupid idiot, or, you know, just some really rude comment. And I go, thank you. I appreciate that. They go, yeah, right, I'm sure you do. And they get a little angrier. And then you go, oh, you're so sweet. I love you. And then they just be quiet because they can't win. Feed the haters to your alligators. No, you can't leave, Core. Not allowed. You belong here with me. So we got 3. I can't wander very far. If I get zombie spawnage, I'm toast. It's not like we had a lot of stuff anyway, but we probably should. Let me see where the hub city is. Southwest. This way? Oh, that's not bad. So the hub city is like right here. So that's actually, oops. That's actually not too bad from where we are up here. So that won't be too far of a hop, skip, and jump. And I just see, oh, the light changed. Sorry. Watching from your iPad. That's awesome. That's another thing I don't have is an iPad. But yeah, so first order of business will be my PS4. I have wanted one for so long, guys. It's like super crazy. So right now I don't have a lot of extra money to save, but it will happen. And when it does, I'm going to play all those sexy games with PB Mac. Haters suck. They absolutely do, PB. Everybody in this room who doesn't know PB Mac, go check out his channel, guys. Go sub. He is extremely awesome. He plays with his son, and he has a beautiful wife, and he's got such a positive attitude. I mean, I honestly, guys, the first day I met Mac, I knew, like, he was kind to me right from the start. He didn't even know who I was, and he was talking about my channel, and he's just amazing, guys. He really is. He's just like like the butter on your bread. You can't have it without it. Um, oh, I know that accent of his. I love listening to Max. What do they call it? Southern draw or twang. It's awesome. I love it. Country has one too. Yeah. You know what, guys? There wasn't a lot I could do for Mac, and he was so good to me. Like that first week, I gained so many subs from him, and just from other people, and stuff like that. And that was the least I could do for him, was make him a mod. I wish I could have given him more, and still, like I love all of you people, and if there's a day that I get a little bit busier, I am never ever going to leave any of you ever. You're all like the best people I've found, and y'all mean a lot to me. Oh, yeah, he definitely does, Hollow. So does Bad Luck Gaming, if you listen to him. Goody gosh. He's like, my husband has one of those, deep, sexy voices. And every time I hear another guy with one of those deep, sexy voices, I'm like, no, you can't have a sexy voice like my husband. That's not right. Yeah. And I was telling Bad Luck today about his voice. And I was like, do I really have to tell you it's a sexy voice? He liked it, though. You could tell. Oh, okay, Bad Luck. I get you. Yeah, but I don't want you to have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad. I don't want to... Excuse me. I know it's something I have to get on my own. I mean, I want to stream. I have to work somewhere, right? So the... I know it'll eventually come. It's not happening at the moment, but it will. All right. Yeah. I'm not super excited about being here, but I guess we can collect some stuff, fruits and things for food. Food and water. I should actually have had it, so I kept my backpack cheap like everybody else. But, yeah, I didn't. I don't need to be walking into no cactuses. Now I got 88 health. Goodness. Yes, Country is a good streamer, too. He plays GTA 5 and 7 Days to Die and other games like that. They were actually... I was actually laughing at them last night because they were driving mini ATVs and cars up all these weird, like super crazy sky ramps and stuff. It was awesome. It's like super fast too. Like it's fun to watch. Because my husband and I are car racers. We play. We've played all the Gran Turismo games, and excuse me, we're not super great racers or anything, but we enjoy it ourselves. And Jason's really good at car racing, and we played a lot of the Need for Speed games, like on the PS3. Oh, thank you so much, Bad Luck. I appreciate that. I mean, to be honest, like I don't know how much I would have even to spare for one. But hey, if it's a price that I can somehow squeeze out over, like, say 2 months, I will, or something. You know what I mean? We'll see. 7 days, sign me up. Yeah, I don't play anything, on the console right now. I mean, to be honest, guys, I could probably run out at some point, like at a time when I got a nice, donation or something, and picked up like an what is that called? Eldorado? One of those capture cards, and one of those like HD splitters for my PS3. But to be honest, my PS3 is back when they first came out. When they first came out, my husband was working and he got a really nice income tax, and we bought the PS4. Or PS3. We actually started out with the Xbox, but at the time the Xboxes were overheating and they were really bad. So we had issues with two of them, and then we found out that when you take one back, they just give you a refurbished one. So we were a little bit angry about that, and the two that we had gotten were overheating all the time. So we took that back with the paddles and the chargers and everything else. We turned it all in, and we got a PlayStation 3 instead. Best decision I ever made. But they were all backward compatible back then. So mine is the 60 gigabyte that is backward compatible, that plays all the old PlayStation games. So for me, getting a new system means me having to rebuy a lot of those games again on the PlayStation Network. So it kind of sucks, because I can still play all of those on my PS3. But would the Elgato and the card be worth it? Probably not, because we've had issues over the last, like, I guess, few years with the we had to actually take the PlayStation apart a couple of times and clean the eye on it, because it all of a sudden wouldn't play the Blu-rays and all the old discs and stuff. But each time we've cleaned the eye, it reworks again. So it's like, do I waste that kind of money to upgrade it, and then all of a sudden my system just pooches? It's old. But Jason and I are very, very good at looking after electronics. We always have been. So when it comes to our computers and TV and all that, they're always clean, they're always looked after, and Jason's always taking care of them. And so have I. Like, we're very careful with discs. We're not those people that throw them around. And like, you could pick any disc right now on my shelf that I've purchased myself, brand new, and there would not be a scratch on it. That's how good we are with our stuff. That being said, though, something will only last for so long. It's kind of like a car, right? You can baby that car, and you can put everything in it, and do what you need to with it. But in the long run, it's going to eventually fall apart. It's eventually going to say, sorry, I ain't working no more. The engine's going to go, or something like that's going to happen. And, you're not going to have the means to fix it the rest of the way, because the engine's just going to kaput, right? So, yeah, that's, that's something that we expect with that PlayStation 3. And I'm going to be sad when it happens, because, like I said, I have all the Crash Bandicoot games. I have all the Spyro, all the Final Fantasy games after Final Fantasy 7. I have 7, 8, 9, X, X2, and so yeah, I'll be sad when something happens, because those are like some of my favorite games. We have the Gran Turismo series, we have Resident Evil, a few of those. We have oh my goodness, I have this game called Dark Cloud. It is a very cool game, guys. Has any of you ever heard of Dark Cloud? I'll say it like that. I'll say it slower. If not, that's going to be probably one of the first games I stream for you guys. It is like classic awesomeness, that game. What, dear? Yeah, but maybe I could purchase it on the network, you know what I mean? Well, probably not, yeah. Yeah, now see if I had a capture card and I had means of it. I had this game, it's called Dark Cloud. And if you guys ever, you should look it up on YouTube. It's a very unique, I will say, builder / RPG. Okay, kind of like that. How it basically works out is you start in this little town area. And there's this big bad enemy. What he does is he sucks up the town into these little orbs. And what you basically have to do is you talk to this guy along the way, and what you have to do is that there is a multi-floor dungeon. So we'll say there's, we'll say 20 floors. And basically what you do is you work down each floor one at a time. Some of them having, some of these floors have traps. Some of them have different things. You get little companions throughout the game that help you do different things on each floor. And your goal on each floor is to find the key to open the door to go down to the next floor. And you get tools, you get weapons, all those kinds of things as you're carrying along in the game. And the object is to work your way down to the bottom floor where the boss is, and to get the final piece for that town, to put it together and carry on to the next town. So be it, kind of thing. But as you do this, like I said, you pick up these little orbs in the dungeons, and there's little dots on them and stuff. So as you pick up all these little dots, they're pieces of the town. So one will be like someone's house, you know, someone's wheelbarrow, someone's something else. And it's basically like that. So what happens is when you come out of the dungeons, usually I used to wait until I did about 5 or 10 floors. And then you go into the editor tool and you put the town back the way it was supposed to be. And you actually have to go around talking to the people that you put back at their houses and talk to them. And they will say something like, oh, I love the rising sun in the morning. So you have to look at the map and see. So the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. You'd have to make sure that her house is facing the east, right? So it's really cool. Like, they give you all these little clues of where they'd like to be. Like, one would say, oh, I love fishing by the water. So you have to make sure when you put the water back in, you put his house by it. And, you know, and then someone would say, oh, I hate living next door to those muscle men. So you'd have to make sure that these, like, Rancho brothers were on the opposite side. But anyway, so it's a really, really cool, it's very unique. Like, it's a game that I've, you know, never seen before. And as you go along, you can upgrade your weapons and, you know, put these like spheres in them to make them tougher. And it's freaking amazing. You guys have to go watch the video for it. But yeah. Minecraft, thank you. I just saw you. I didn't even see you come in. How you doing, hun? Good to see you tonight. Okay, so what am I missing here? I might make that happen. Wait, what? What did I miss? Oh my goodness, what did I miss here? Okay, hang on. Maybe if I pause that. What did I miss? Even the big hua shack. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, we had a gut-splitting stream today with PB Mac. You guys have to go back and check that out. It's about probably 2 hours before the end, and we were laughing so hard. Poor Mac, he's trying to do his shout outs on the board, and everybody's just laughing so hard. It was good times today, guys. I was actually pulling muscles in my stomach. I was laughing so much. It was awesome. We had a very good time with Mac today. Okay, I need to stop talking. Keep them busy, Mac. No, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, that's one of those unique games that I had. Like another, oh my gosh, another game that I loved so much playing was Fable. I'm sure all of you have heard has heard of Fable. I wonder if we can walk up here. Is that a path? No. Let me just walk straight up that wall like Spider-Man. I guess I'll go up this way. Yeah, we definitely had a very good time in there today. So after Missy's stream, you guys can go watch it. Got to get back up to town and get my stuffings back. I'm going to make some frames. And then go grab our bag of goodies that these old zombies so nicely took away from me. Let me make a club too. I'm not so worried about making a bow right now. I'll make it when I get up to my stuff because I don't have any stuffs anyways. Stuff and suches. You lady need to not hit me. You're missing an eyeball. That must hurt. Good thing you're dead. Eat. Yep. Good thing she's dead already. She doesn't feel a thing. Yeah, Fable was one of my favorite games. Like, I have to say it. When if you start making them go bad, I used to love it. You'd be running around inside of the guild and people go, your face looks like a smacked arm. Oh my gosh. Hollow? Hollow? You scared the bejeebies out of me. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Oh my God. Whew, okay. That was enough, I think, to scare the whole room. That's one thing about that sound, that star. You deserve that. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. That is awesome. What dear? He's gonna say something. Jake's gonna say something. You're in trouble. Oh, everybody got quiet. What happened there? Wait, what? What does that mean? What? Board change? No. I don't even know what he's talking about. Dude, I want to get my bag back. Trying to pay attention to my holo. Thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate that. That was awesome. Oh, bad luck. I never got a chance to play Fable 2. Just because I had so many issues with that Xbox and ended up taking them back. And I never got... I did get another Xbox later. But I never got the second one. Is that working? Oh, it's not working? One quick sec, guys. This should be working. It did change. Maybe it just hasn't updated there yet? You tell me that's not working either? It's this one. Let me know when that disappears. Killer Blood 15. Killer Blood 15. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, friend. She is awesome. She's awesome sauce. Like, she's more awesomer than the Big Mac sauce at McDonald's. I mean, who doesn't love McDonald's secret sauce? We just noticed something today, guys. We were looking through the flyer for the grocery store. Jason and I are flyer shoppers. And they actually, I just noticed today that they had on sale at the grocery store. I don't know if you guys have them down there. But they're actually now selling. Look at all these guys waiting for me. They're now actually selling the McDonald's sauces. Like the filet of fish, the McChicken. The, I don't know if they have the Big Mac. I have no idea. I just saw it in the ad. It didn't say Big Mac. It just said McChicken and filet of fish sauces. So you can actually buy the sauces now. Oh, phooey. We got more in there. Let me, come on, Missy. Do it fast. No, don't be bugging me. Oh, my goodness. My bow is still in there, guys. I guess we could just scrap. We're going to need to make another one anyway. All right. Yeah, it's kind of a good thing I made another one anyway. Okay, so we're going to have to take care of all these somehow. Scrap this. No, Chica, I'm kind of busy. I need to make some more arrows. Gee, I got a lot of lag. There's a lot of zombies here. Don't pick on me, I said. Okay, hang on. I gotta get... Oh, my word. See, it's like... It's lagging out my game. There's too many of you. It was in the bag. I had to go back and get it. And then I just said the heck with it and made a new one. We're just going to do some drive-by shootings in the head. Maybe that'll work. See, this is what happens when everybody in the town hall comes out to play. Reminds me of Resident Evil 4 when he goes Where's everybody going? Bingo? Oh my goodness. Heather. Good to see you, hon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I see the bunker mark. That's where we're headed in a moment. In a moment of weakness. Yeah, yeah. We're going to do something special, though, this time, guys. Well, I don't know how special it is, but... Fade Willow has an awesome building that she builds. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to break into this bunko over here. And we're going to store all our stuff downstairs. And then upstairs in the yard, right above that hatch, right in the center, that's going to be our way down. And on top, we are going to build the buildings that she calls it a toothy. And it was originally from Games for Kicks. He makes the buildings like that, and they are awesome. Like, I've watched her videos, and zombies can't get in, and they're a good way to fight them on Horde Night. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a toothy build just so people get to see what it looks like. And you crazy people. Oh, I get... Mac, I can hear that accent now. Don't make me get the hose. It's after, what's his name? Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire. Get back in your sail. I can't even do the southern accent at all whatsoever. Yeah, Hollow. Her name, yeah, okay. Hollow, her name is Fade Willow. And, she has, I don't know if she was no, she wasn't. Okay, anyway. Fade Willow has a channel. She's pretty awesome. She streams from Twitch right now until she, goes back to YouTube. But, anyway, she's a very funny girl. She's from Britain. And she's got like a really kind of like husky-ish English voice. It's awesome. But yeah, so she has what they call a toothy. And the reason it's called that is because it's a base that's 9 by 9. Or you can do 11 by 11 or 13 by 13, but you always do like an odd number. Just the bigger you go, the more support you need and stuff like that. But it basically has... Oh. I saw her build. You turkey. When you said toothy with a question mark, I thought you didn't know what I was talking about. I'm okay, good thing you stopped me before I finished the story. But yeah, she's a sweetheart, so she's I like watching her videos and my little Granny, but she's not here. I think Granny's gone to sleep. I think her little lady's gone too. You know what country? You do. You actually have a very nice voice, a very nice accent. It's just hard to hear you when you get chewing on your tobacco. Or get it kind of sitting in your mouth. You kind of sound like the Godfather with a southern drawl. If you guys can imagine. He's got like this big wad of tobacco stuff in his mouth, so he's talking. And he sounds like the Godfather with those things in his cheeks. The Godfather with a southern twang. Figure that out. Or southern draw, whichever you call it. You do have a nice voice, country. You really do. You just have to, yeah, not put so much in your mouth. But I take it you maybe used to be a smoker, so you've turned to tobacco, or have you always just chewed on tobacco? I smelled that stuff once, and oh, no thank you. Okay, I don't want to do anything with that stuff yet. Hang on. I know I got to eat and drink, but... actually, we don't really need these anymore. I'll take those away. I want to finish looting our friends. And then we've got to try and... Oh, you know what I might actually do? I don't think we actually have any brass yet. I just realized I have these stupid things. Okay, where was that? I ran past it, didn't I? Is that one over there? Working stiff? I think so. That's the shotgun. Yeah, that's the working stiff. No, that's the cracker book. Okay. See, I don't have my draw distance on very far, so that's the working stiff, I think. All right. Don't really want to. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I wonder if I should put. Yeah, I'm gonna throw all this in there, and why? Because I want to go over get the working stiff tool store. So see if we can get possibly a pick to break into this, so it doesn't take as long. So let me see. I'm gonna put a. Who are we talking about now? Yeah, she definitely is. Yeah, we have met so many wonderful people. You know, guys, there's another option you have. Some of these people that we talk about, Fade Willow, Grindler Gaming, some of those people aren't here. So you can actually go to my channel and look at my subs and find them through there if you want to. There's some very, very good people. Hollow's just Hollow cuteness too, but she doesn't have a channel. Well, she has a channel, but she doesn't stream or anything yet. Gotta get Hollow streaming. Oh, let's see here. But she has little babies. Oh, no. Well, no, it's a good thing you don't smoke then, country. What's weird is that I have asthma myself, but it's never been extremely bad. It only comes out and is worse when I get a cold or something like that. And I'm a smoker myself, and I kind of wish now that I never did pick it up, because it's not something you can just drop. It's hard as heck to quit. And I will one day. We're just going to throw all this stuff in here, because I want to go loot that store and see if we can get a pick before I do anything. Keep these frames on me in case I need them. Before someone yells at me. Okay. I'm going to take these and eat them all. We've got to drink water now, too. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my goodness, that pig actually just scared me. I wonder if he can actually... Nope, I guess not. He's decided to leave the building. Where's all my arrows? Did I just put them in the chest? I did. I knew that already. Just checking to see if you guys knew. Get up. Stop crawling around. Okay. So I believe that's the bookstore. So this one over here, I think, was the stiff. That's the popping pills over there. No, that's not the working stiff. That's the pill store. Okay, I'm losing my mind. What is it? Oh, right back behind me. That's why. Over here. Oh, I'm sorry, country. This gotta suck. Aw. Oh, you know, Hollow, hon, I didn't realize you were on your own. I thought you were married. Gosh, this day went by so fast. I may have to do like 60-minute days or something. You're actually going to follow me in, aren't you? You wanker. Guys, look. Oh, did you guys see that? I hope you caught that. He was totally walking on his stumpies on the garbage. Why am I missing him? Because you're a bad shot. Why is this door open? That's odd. Who opened the door to the toilet? Was it you? You got 7, country? Oh my gosh, I didn't know you had so many. I was watching one of your videos today of the boys climbing all over you. So like you're like their jungle gym. I thought it was awesome. They're so cute. I didn't know you had 7 though. My goodness. You've been busy. I heard them. Where the heck did they go? Wait, what am I missing? Yeah, so country, maybe we should do one day, if your wife slash girlfriend or whoever would allow it. You should gather all 7 of the kids together and take a picture with all of you. Not a picture, but like a little video thingy. And if the wife's shy, she could take the video. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see all your kids. I know from the video, though, the 2 boys, they got red hair just like their daddy, right? Well, they're blonde, but they have that, like, strawberry blonde kind of look, so it looks like they're gonna probably end up having red hair as they get older. Don't you even, dude. I hate when they do that. Oh, yeah. Alright, what am I doing? Okay. I'm hearing all these zombies. I'm getting nervous again. Yeah, he absolutely is hollow. He was there for my son growing up. Because my son's father was nowhere to be found for 12 years. Decides to wait till the son is 14 to come around and go, "Hey, I'm his daddy." Just because his wife said so. But yeah, Jason raised him from quite a few years. Cody loves him, respects him very much. Sometimes stepfathers are better than the real ones. No offense to any of you fathers out there. But it sometimes happens where you get those absentee fathers who couldn't care less. And they pretend to care only when it matters. Or sorry, only when it doesn't matter, I should say. My son had issues at a young age because of the abandonment he felt from his real father, you know. He couldn't understand. He was living in the same town as him, and he couldn't understand why his father would ignore him and walk by him on the street and act like he didn't exist. And you know, it's funny though, I never disrespected his father in front of him. I always said, well, you know what, maybe he's just been busy today. Maybe, you know, whatever. He didn't show up for my son's birthday when he was 6 and never came back again. And that was hard for my son because he was looking forward to seeing him. And he didn't show up on his birthday and never again until he was 14. And that was only because the Child Protective Services caught up with him. Started forcing him to pay child support. So his wife says, well, if you're paying child support, you need to see him. So, but I had sole custody. He had to go through me and get my approval. And, you know, it took a while before I kind of agreed with everything. But, you know, as my son was growing up, he had a lot of issues. He would sit in his classroom and start using his, you know, pants as a toilet. And the school refused to have him at school unless he was wearing pull-ups. And then that made it worse because I was like, I don't want him in pull-ups. I want him to learn that it's not good to sit there when you're wet and, things like that. But they refused to have him in the school unless he wore them because he would poo in his pants. And they said it was unsanitary and, all these kinds of things. And I said, yes, I get that. But, at the same time, you got to understand that the more I put him in those, he just walks off and sits in a corner and does, and he's not learning anything. So it was tough because he was 6 and, he was in school and it was tough to get him to, but he grew up with issues and then he started into the pot when he hit high school and he completely changed after that. I mean, he's a good boy. He's smart. He's handsome and, he knows, what's good and what's bad and he knows all those kinds of things. And we taught him well. He just, he had anger issues, just of stuff with his father and, so we tried to be patient with him, and we finally got him out of a lot of those things. But the bedwetting, he was so used to it that he did it right until he was like 17 until he moved out. And we had to have him move out. He was fighting and he was stoned all the time, and it was an issue. But yeah. So anyway, good things though. He's 25 now and he's living out west in British Columbia, and he's, as far as I know, doing good for himself. And so I'm happy. Things work out. It's just you go through those times where things are tough, and we got ourselves a sledgehammer. Dun 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 dun. Now let's get me a Superman cape and we'll be good. Yeah, Hollow, the difference though, I don't know if the situation with your son, but Cody, he was bedwetting from when he was little. But I believe that stemmed from his potty training because at that time his father was in his life. And I was potty training my son. His father would not. Now the problem was at the time I had, when Cody was about a year and a little bit, I gave him to his father. I gave temporary custody to his father so I could go to school. And me and his father weren't together. And so, he was all for that and everything was fine. But he didn't want to potty train him. So when my son came to me on weekends, what was all that about? So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's definitely true, Country. Jason is definitely his father. Well, his dad, yeah. So, so he had those issues. And at first, we believed, his father would let him sit in his diapers all day and play video games while he was over there on the weekend and get drunk. And his father, though, was a casual drinker. It wasn't like he was an alcoholic, but he would just drink when he felt like it. And when he did drink, he would get drunk. So, anyway, I found all this out later, but it's a long story short. But anyway, so my son, he had the issues with the bedwetting, but at first, I thought it was accidental, but I was thinking, I've seen some children that do that. They have, accidental bedwetting and, stuff like that, but they don't do it every single night, constant all the time, and they don't hide it. Especially with Cody, we were telling him that it was okay, if he was having an accident, let us know, wake us up, we can help him with his bed, stuff like that. But something was weird with him because I was like, man, he's doing this every single night. And he's soaked, just literally, it was crazy. So I took him to the doctors when he was 6.5. And because it started at first during his potty training. So I thought, it's not a big deal. We'll just keep talking him through it and, helping him through it, changing his bed, whatever, to get him used to it and whatever. So, but he still continued, it got worse and worse and worse. And I thought, this isn't right because it just doesn't seem right to me. Mac, that's the next song you're going to sing to me. So, learn the lyrics, darling. So, yeah. So, anyway, what ended up happening was I took him to the doctors, and the doctor said that, a lot of boys have that issue, when they sleep, and their mind does not turn off that part of themselves. So it just lets go when they have to pee. So he tried different medications. And Alex Garcia Prado, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much, Alex. So we took him to the doctor, and the doctor put him on this medication. And he said, this helps 75% of kids. Stop the bedwetting and less frequent and, things like that. Why am I dying? Oh, my goodness. Guys, I wasn't even... I was just basically starving to death. I wasn't bleeding. Look, I'm starving to death and thirsty. Yeah. Now I got to run all the way back again because I didn't put a bedroll down. Goes to show you why you need to pay attention. Anyway, so we took him and got the medication, and we go back to the doctor. We have him on this medication for 2 weeks. No change whatsoever. Every single morning he'd come down those stairs and he would be completely soaked every single day. I was like, honey, something's wrong here. Like, this doesn't make any sense. He's on this medication. He's been on it 2 weeks. He's getting up every single morning completely soaked. His bed is wet. We're constantly trying to clean sheets and, flip the mattress, but you can only flip the mattress so many times after they've peed. So we'd have to stand it up to air it out. And it was crazy. Like I had no idea what to do anymore. So we go back again to the doctor, and I said, look, they're not working. This makes absolutely no sense to me. I said, we have him on, we've got, I don't know what to do. I said, he's doing it every single night, and it's constant. He's soaked. It's crazy, right? Yeah. So after all of that, we take him back to the doctors again, and the doctor this time says I think he had Jason take him out of the room or something. Anyway, I remember talking to the doctor, and the doctor saying, he says, look, what I think is going on is I think it's voluntary. I think that he's doing it because he can, and he's comfortable with it, and it doesn't bother him. So I was like, I don't understand that. Like, me in my mind, I did not understand that. Like, I don't understand how someone could be soaked and enjoy it. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. So I was like, are you sure? And he says, well, we're going to try something. So, we bring Cody back in the room, and so he says, well, we're going to give you this new stuff, Cody. And he says, this stuff is the best stuff on the market. It was a nasal spray. And he says, you will not pee the bed again. This stuff is the best stuff. You won't pee the bed anymore. You can get to, you can feel like a big boy, and you won't have to do it anymore, or whatever. And Cody was like, oh, yay, kind of thing. And he always seemed to be, so nonchalant about it. Like, he really didn't care if you peed the bed or not. And so it started to make sense. I started to see these little quirks in him. And so we go back home, and for 2 weeks he's taking this nasal spray every night before bed. And he's like, I'm not going to wet the bed anymore. And a couple of mornings, no joke, about 2 or 3 mornings in a row, he'd be like, Mom, look, I'm dry today. Look, Mom, I'm dry today. So I'd be like, oh, that's awesome, sweetie, whatever, right? So we started talking about how great it was. Well, what I came to find out, which I wasn't paying attention, but what was actually happening was after the doctor told him that, he thought, okay, now he's got to be smart, because the doctor told him there's no way he's going to, wet the bed like that. So he would go upstairs in his pajamas, and he'd swap out the bottoms for a pair of shorts. And he would go to bed, and he would wet himself, and then he would get up, stick it in the laundry, and put the dry pajamas back on. So he would come down in the same pajamas that he went to bed in, but I didn't notice. So all of a sudden, Jason comes out one morning, and he says, I can smell pee. Where's that coming from? I was like, I don't know. He hasn't peed the bed in a few nights. It shouldn't be. So what we found out is he was sticking them in the bottom of his laundry, 7, 8 years old, and he knew to hide them. So it got to the point where he knew what he was doing, and he was doing it because he wanted to. So we take him back to the doctor, and this time, the doctor made sure to, what am I doing, guys? I am completely losing my marbles. Anyway, we're going to head back for the bag. So we're almost nighttime, and I'm going to end up dying. So, oh yeah, he thought he was smart. So, we take him back to the doctor. This time the doctor's in the office with him, and he says, so Cody, he said, I hear you're still wet in the bed. Cody's like, yeah, I can't help it sometimes, but sometimes I'm dry. And the doctor says, so you can't help wet in the bed? And he says, nope. He says, well, I happen to know something that you don't. And he says, that medication that I put you on, that has a 99% success rate. There is no children at all that take that medication that still wet the bed. And he says, that tells me that you're doing it on purpose. And then Cody's got this look on his face. He says, no. He says, you're wetting the bed on purpose. And he says, why are you doing that? And Cody says, no, I do it by accident. And I said, Cody, you need to tell the truth now. And so eventually, after our conversation, after a little while, he finally says, well, sometimes I get cold at night and it keeps me warm. Or I don't want to go downstairs sometimes, so I'm tired. So I just go pee. So we end up finding out that he was comfortable in it because I guess from him, when he went through his phase with his father and sitting in diapers so much, he was 5 when we got him, and he was still comfortable with being wet. So, like when he actually moved back in with us, I should say, he was coming to us weekends. But he was comfortable sitting there wet. It didn't bother him. So, yeah, I know, guys, I've been talking so much, I kind of crappy stream. I'm sorry. Anyway, so long story short, well, that was a very long story, so it's not really short, but yeah, so we put him on medications and that didn't work. And so once we found out though, guys, I tell you, we started it when he was 10. Okay. He was getting a little bit older and we said, to heck with this. So what we started doing was whenever he wet the bed, we would say, take the sheets off the bed. We'd make him take the sheets off, bring them downstairs and put them in the bathtub. Fill the bathtub up with hot water and soap. Let them soak a little bit, and he would have to sit there with his hands and rinse it out. Now, we didn't make him wring it out because it was too big, right? But he had to sit there and kind of rinse it around and try and get, most of it out. Of course, we would end up washing them later. But it was to try and get him to realize that wetting them isn't the most pleasant thing. And he was also pooing his pants at the same time. So I told him, I said, I will not tolerate you going poo in your pants. You are 10 years old. This is not going to happen anymore. So, he gives me this look like, whoa. I said, you're not going to wear these pull-ups to school anymore. There's no need for you to be wearing this kind of stuff. You're 10 years old. You're not a baby anymore. So we started getting a little bit aggressive about it. And when he would poo his pants, we would make him wash the underwear. I would find them. And we started like hawks looking at his laundry all the time. After he said, I didn't wet the bed, we would make him, we'd look at the laundry. And sure enough, we'd find something wet in the bottom. And we started getting to the point where we were making him wash his own clothes out. And it actually worked for the poo part of it. I mean, once he started having to wash his own underwear and get all that stuff out of it, he quit pooing his pants pretty fast. The only thing is the urine didn't bother him. So washing his actual clothes after he wet the bed didn't really help. I would just make him take his pajama bottoms to wash them out and hang them up, and that didn't bother him so much, but the poo did. He couldn't stand having to rinse them out because sometimes you'd hear him gagging, and I sure as heck wasn't going to sit there and rinse them out to put them in the laundry. To heck with that. Not at 10 years old. I mean, I can understand when they're 2 and 3 and, learning to potty train and they have those little accidents, but not, excuse me, not at 10 when he was doing it intentionally, But yeah, so Missy's done talking now. CLADC World, thank you so much for joining the stream. Sorry, guys, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I'm a very bad person. What are you pointing at, baby? And that's not working either again. Yeah, please watch the symbols, hun. Don't use too many. But thank you for the claps. I appreciate it. I guess Nightbot's broken too. Can you hit the hashtag donate for a minute? That's coming up. Maybe it has to be more than 5. Okay, well, that's good. At least I know that. Can somebody... Yeah. Can somebody put 6 symbols in there? Thank you, CLA. It's okay. I don't mind the 5. That's fine. I just be careful, because usually Nightbot catches it, but maybe it's 5. So can somebody do 6, just to get silenced for a second? But make sure it's 6, because he did 5 and it was okay. I just want to see how many it takes. Well, 5's okay. I like those clapping hands. I am playing this game so badly tonight, but I love all you guys. I want to talk. Anyway, the stream's coming in. The video output's been mostly red tonight, guys. So I'm going to have to figure this out. Something happened since the update. I think all my settings are gone wonky. Okay, so something happened there. So did you put 6, Hollow? Okay, yeah, maybe you guys did 6. Did you do 6, dear? Oh, no, that was just Hollow. Never mind. I'm getting confused with all the wrenches. Okay, thank you, PB. Okay, well, at least she's working. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. So I imagine that was 6 that she got silenced for. Somebody's coming at me. How can I be overheating? Guys, I'm not wearing anything. What the hey is that malarkey? Country just did 6 and it worked for him. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's working. Thank you, guys. Furious, what did you do? Thank you guys so much. Now you're all doing it. It's a silence. Silence of the lambs. I appreciate all of you contributing to the Missy Deluxe, whatever it is. We got a zombie there. We are naked, sir. Don't be bothering us. Okay, so, I don't have enough wood to make a club. That's what we need for clubs, dude. We got enough to make a really big wooden frame, but not enough for a club. Go figure. Don't you bother me. What's happening there? Oh, I'm sorry, Furious. Jay Never Black. Welcome to the stream. Hola. Hola. That was my fault. I made her do it. But y'all are helping the cause. Thank you all so much. It is where you're in the desert? What do you mean, country? I know. Nightbot's evil. But yeah, at least I know now. Thank you guys for doing that for me. So it is 6. So as long as you guys all keep it under 5, we're good. Why is it when things work, it's a female, but when it don't work, it's referred to as a bloke or male? Yeah. Yeah. Furious, what are you doing over there? You yelling caps at her? Oh, she timed him out for 300 seconds. Oh, Furious. Now you got to sit there and be quiet for 10 minutes. Max pulling out the hoof fight. He's silenced for 10 minutes, guys. He did it again. Now he's in the timeout. He's going to start writing swear words on the wall with the crayons. I like making that joke when I got silenced once and I said, I'm sitting here in the corner writing swear words on the wall with the crayons. Oh, yeah, 5 minutes? 300 seconds is 5 minutes, right? Yeah, 6 times 5 is 30. Getting timed out like a boss. Yeah, it's only 5 minutes, though. Oh, no, there goes Core now. Oh, my goodness. Core's going to get spankings now, too. All of y'all are going to get silence for 5 minutes, and then where's all the chat going to go? Yeah, but I understand that, country, but seeing how I'm in the desert with no clothes on, and it's nighttime, I shouldn't be overheating. That's kind of silly. Because, I mean, I'm wearing absolutely nothing. I've got no pluses to my temperature. I'm pretty much naked at nighttime in the desert, and I'm still at 95 degrees. I mean, you guys should know, being down in the States, when you're in a desert, it's cold at night. Like, it makes no sense that I'm overheating. That's just silly. I mean, in normal circumstances, people would not be hot in a desert at night. At nighttime, it cools right down, so there should be no way that I'm 96 degrees and sweating. We're going to keep sneaking through the bushes. I honestly don't want to run, guys. We've got some zombies around. I heard them. And if I start running, the only problem is we've got lots of yucca fruit, so I'm going to eat a bunch of these. It doesn't do anything for our water, though, unfortunately. I could drink the water and get the poos. It's making me overheat because I'm so hot. Let's just go down here into the water. I think this Han Solo dude is kind of sweet on this chick with the long brown hair. Okay, now we're hunting. Awesome. Oh, good thing it's the crawler. I'm going to get the scoots. Nope, we didn't. Hello, drink some more water. No? Why won't you drink anymore? Hello? Don't be running at me. Please don't be running at me. I don't have any jars. No, 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 no. Don't you be hitting me. You have to chase me down, wench. I'm going to make her run through all the cacti. Weave through the trees, weave through the cacti. Meet me. Uh-huh. Can't run fast anymore, can you? I'll punch you in the face. How about that? I'll punch you in the face again. And again. Yeah. I was a boxer in my day. You know, boxing nurse. I almost said it. Yes, I did. I almost said it. I didn't say it. I'm going to box me a nurse. Nicki Minaj song. Everybody can probably know what I'm talking about. Missy's not going to say it because I'm a good girl. Yeah, I haven't picked up any jars, Heather. That would be awesome. I agree. So when we get back to our bag, we could probably do that. I'm sure Furious will be back. He's not feeling good, so he was probably putting a bunch of faces. And she said, "You're not having it, Mr. Dude. Mr. Furious Hoofs." Good thing, though, is we put most of our stuff in that chest, so. Punch in the face. Didn't work. I guess I'm too short. Yeah. I really don't like climbing this dang hill. Trapped in the abattoir. The abattoir. What's the abattoir? Welcome back, Furious. Maybe if you give Nightbot a kiss, she won't silence you again. Just be careful, sweetheart. I don't want her banning you or something. I think I can remove bans, though, so. If she bans anybody, she's going to be up for replacement. We're going to have to find ourselves a new Nightbot. Maybe we can get a new one and call her Daybot. Maybe she'll be happier. That was a comment from husband about Daybot. So I said, yeah, maybe we can call her Daybot and she'll be happier. Oh, okay. Yeah, abattoir. Okay, I gotcha. French word for slaughterhouse. Gotcha. So, Furious, when you say flails your hooves, are you... What animal are you considering yourself? There's a lot of animals with hooves. Yeah, I know, Furious, but I don't want to see you banned. You're a funny guy. You bring laughter to the stream. Why would we want you banned? That's not... I don't want you banned. I need to just go get my backpack and stop trying to loot things. So yeah, now we did get a pick, though, from the Working Stiff Tool Store that's nicely over here in this backpack. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to break into this baby. We're going to get some work done, peeps. Like, yeah, we are. Okay, so I'm going to wear some of this stuffs. Didn't even realize I had a wrench. I am actually cold, baby. It's cold in here. Why is it so cold in here? Alright, so what can we throw away? We don't need any papier. I definitely want those. You and you. We need these. We need these. Actually, let's leave that there for uno second. We'll put some more stuffs in here. Oops, give me that back. Where'd you go? Come back here. What's the matter, love? Alright, let's put some of this in here. This is the better sledgehammer. But we're going to keep that one for combining later. We got some jars of stuffs. Oops, give me that back. I just took that out. Dang nabbit. Alright, let's go into this bag. I'm going to make myself some yucca woos. Okay. So what do we got here for empty jars? We got these. And we do have some water. Oh, we got like 58 of those. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so we'll make some yucca juice. We'll put this away. We're going to have to eat some of this stuff here. We're thirsty again. Jeepers creepers. This is Random Jen. You're hooked on Missy. Oh, I adore you, Mac. It's awesome. 7 Days to Die, I see. Yes, it is, John. Welcome to the stream, hun. Mr. Brills, good to see you. Yeah, that happens. Oh my gosh, there's been some pretty... You guys should check it out. There, excuse me, Twitch fails of people that forgot to turn off their cameras and doing some weird stuff. Always gotta be careful of that kind of thing. But yes, it's Random Jen, Heather. This is our first town. And we're actually in a pretty good spot here because it's green and deserty-ish. And then we got all this green area, and we got desert here if we need sand and stuff. And our hub city is right here. So I think we actually got a pretty good spot here, guys. Yeah. All right. Okay, stop talking, Melissa. Because next thing you know, it's going to be nighttime, and I'm going to be screaming because people are busting my chops. Dude, where are you? Right here, huh? Break on through to the other side. Break on through. Alright, so we are getting in this puppy right now. Yeah. Well, Heather, I think eventually as it comes along and I get more people, and I think, okay, so I might be ready by that time. If we ever, and I mean if I ever hit 1,000 subs, I think that will be the point to maybe have the cam once in a while. We'll see. I didn't. That might have been the Furious Fat Man. Stream from your bathroom, you turkey. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Sorry for the noise, guys. I'm trying to fix my mic. The problem is Missy's one of those very big, fluffy women, and I don't need the comments. I don't handle things like that very well. Come on, come back, Stamina. Staminina. We're gonna have to make some ladders too. Ladder, please. Where are you? Right there. And we're gonna need these too. What else do we got here? Well, quite a bit of stuff already. Udders. Yes, Heather Hun. I still go watch Darley whenever they're streaming. He hasn't been streaming much since he had his, he was playing 7 Days for so long, and I guess he got burnt out a little bit, and he was trying to play other games, but I think he was a little furious because he wanted to play 7 Days, but he was getting a little bored with it, I guess. So I've been watching Maisie stream a bit of Zelda. I haven't watched a lot of it because me, myself, I'd really love to play it, although I don't even have a Wii U to even consider playing it, so probably will never happen for me, but it's a beautiful game. I'm flufferized too. Yeah, Heather, I've probably seen you, in Darley's. Have you been to PB Max as well? Because I might have seen you there too. Wait. I'd point the cam at my udders. I don't want the Asian sub base furious. Oh, I'm sitting here and doing nothing again, guys. Watching the chat, I gotta stop doing that. Yeah. You know, it's funny because you guys are amazing. You really are. And it's weird because, you know, I'm very loved by my husband for exactly who I am. Me myself, I'm not happy with myself because health wise it's not good for you. You know, it's not good for me to be as big as I am. And I already know that, and I have my own issues, but you know, my husband's amazing and supportive, and he's always been very, very good to me. Now, my brother's opinion is that if my husband really loved me, he would get on my back and insult me and pick on me until I would get off my keister and do something about it. That was his opinion. Kenny Roberts, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, hon. Welcome, darling. It's good to see you, Kenny. Lots of Kenny cuteness. My wife is a sturdy gal. Yeah. But it is nice. It's always nice to have someone who loves you, you know? We are good, thank you, Kenny. Welcome to my stream. It's good to see you. Guys, Kenny is another fellow friend from another stream that I frequently visit. So he's a kind guy. We were talking about Mr. Darley Pants. And hopefully he doesn't mind that I mentioned him. But he's a good guy. He's a little stressed at the game at the moment because he's waiting for Alpha 16. Poor guy. He burnt himself out on it. Now he's like, I want Alpha 16. So he'll be streaming that too. We need a hatch. So yeah, Kenny's someone that I met from there as well. It's good to see all of you guys. I love every one of you. Makes me very happy. Ooh, I am freaking cold. Goodness. I'm a big woman and man, I'm freezing. I'm usually the warm one. Jason's usually the cold one. Jason's my little monkey. He's a slim man. It's funny though. He weighs about, we'll say average, most of the times 160 pounds. And, oh, thank you, PB. I appreciate that. You know, he's 160 pounds, usually average between, we'll say 159 and 165. He stays around that. And he's really good with, you know, not putting on weight and stuff like that. But what's weird is that he's got a little weight on, you know, on his chest and his belly. And my brother's girlfriend, I don't call her my sister-in-law because they're not married and they pretty much hate each other. No. But anyway, so my brother's girlfriend, she decided one year she was going to get Jason a shirt for Christmas. And she gets him a small. Because, you know, he's a slimmer guy. But, man, my husband's never worn a small shirt. He always wears, like, at least large. Like, you know. So, sure enough, she gets him a small. So he tries it on. He's like, well, it's a little snug, but it's all right, I guess. You know, because it's a little snug on him. So we do the laundry that week. I swear, guys, it was what the heck's that wrestler's name again? Which one is it? Hogan, isn't it? I don't know what it was, but anyway, so we do the laundry. He gets the shirt out of the laundry, and he tries to put it on, and I'm telling you guys, it was so tight. I mean, you could see every shape of, you know, like his man chest and his belly and everything. Like, just, you could see it was so damn tight. And he does one of those, like, pulling your arms in towards your chest and stretching across his back, and the thing goes rip right down the back. My son bursts out laughing, right? He says, I told you I don't wear a small. It was so funny. Oh, it was too funny. But, yeah, so I guess, you know, later on, I guess my husband got another shirt that somebody bought him that was small. And when he ended up, after the first wash, giving it to Cody because he couldn't wear it anymore. Because Cody was a skinny little thing, right? 100 pounds. So he just ended up giving his shirts to Cody because they were just too tight on him. But, oh, Lok Taragar, good to see you again, friend. Thanks for joining the stream. Are you winning? Well, winning, I don't know about that, but I swear, Fierce, I was just thinking about that. Chris Farley, fat guy in a little coat. I remember that. He was like, I'm gonna bend over, I'm gonna rip it on you. He's like, don't you do it. Yeah, that was funny. I freaking loved Chris Farley. That guy, man, he was quite the guy. It was a shame to hear that he died, you know. But he needed that, you know, that comedy was his way of escaping what he was feeling, you know. Same with Robin Williams. It's sad to see that. But he needed the cocaine to actually successfully do what he had to do, because apparently he, I think I read somewhere, well, I'm not going to say it because I'm probably wrong. But I think I read something about stage fright or something, and so he would do a lot of coke before getting on stage, so he'd be hyper crazy, right? Even before, you know, taping movies and things like that. Which was sad to hear, because that guy, he had talent, I tell you. All right, I want to upgrade these because I hate having to... I find the only thing I wish they would do is upgrade these ladders. I know they're wood just like these are, but I wish they would, like, upgrade them so they didn't blend so much into the wood. Like, I mean, honestly, if you don't really look closely, sometimes you can be, like when you have crappy graphics like me, you can't really tell if there's even a ladder there. Yeah, okay, so we need hang on. I'm going to make another chest and put it down here and transfer all of our stuff. Yeah, actually, Jason, when he was 180 pounds, he had like these little man boobs, smaller ones, that were like half a handful, we'll say half an A cup. But man, he used to wear this like jacket back then, and he would come uptown. Well, we say uptown because we're in a small town. He would come up and visit me, and I was going to an adult school, and we were friends at the time, and it was sometime after his mom died, but he was so buff. He had on like this sweater and this, like, it was called, I guess it was a split leather jacket, and these, you know, sexy jeans and these cowboy boots, and I was like, not cowboy boots, they were more like, they were called demi boots. They were like half leather boots. And man, he would wear English leather. And holy jeez, he smelled good. He looked good. And I used to, you know, but I was amazed. Like, he was all buff in the chest. It was because he was wearing a sweater too on top of this, or under his jacket. So he looked like really buff. I was like, wow. Okay. He goes, buff, I'm not. It was just fat. But yeah, so he looked very good. You know, guys, I always forget about that yucca juice. It's actually pretty darn good. Tastes good too. Look at that. So see that? We almost broke that pick breaking in here. That's all right. Let's just take some of this stuff. Go back down. Yeah, I know the door's open. It's okay. We're just going to throw all of this in here. Whoops. I'll take those back in case I need them. Oh, you know what I should do? Get these cooking while cooking. Yeah. Haha, that's funny. Put this stuff back in here. Actually, it uses a lot of that yucca per jar. I didn't even look. Oh my goodness. Look at those pretty feathers in our hand. You think we can plant them and grow more? I know we can. I'm just being silly. Get back up there. Get up there. At least it's not peasant wear. Oh, ooh. Sorry, guys. I gotta tuck my hands underneath me for a second. They're like freezing. Aww. No, I think Hollow's still here. Didn't she see you? She might be still here, kind of lurking. She might be dealing with the babies, maybe. Not sure. Did she say she was going to bed, love? I didn't see it. Hi, Oz. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, friend. Sorry, I'm trying to warm my hands up. I didn't see her say she was going to bed or anything. I'm searching for a gaming laptop. Oh, you and me both, John. Although I can't afford to buy one, but I'm still searching for a good one. I know, Kenny. I hear you, hon. I've missed her so much. She said that she's kind of been lurking, but I guess she was in a little bit of a slump, she said. So I think she's back feeling a little bit better. I do. I adore her. I've missed her a lot. And I've mentioned her on different streams. And I was talking the other day. Actually, I think you were there too. And we were talking about Hollow and saying we missed her. And I was asking if anybody had seen her. Because it had been a while. I was worried about her. Oh, Hollow said be right back. Okay. Gotcha, hun. Thank you, Vix. So she'll be back, Kenny. So you guys stick around just in case. So I take it Maisie's not streaming tonight? I don't usually look all the time now because most of the time when I look, they're not streaming. And I usually like to come in and at least say hello and haven't seen anybody. All right, sorry, guys. I had to warm my hands up. I was freezing. And I just put those back in there. You turkey gollop or something. Okay. Okay, so we need to do the bedroll. And we're going to put that in here. I like it being in this room, and I'm going to put one of those heavy doors on here. We're going to have to get into the grind. Oh, yeah. You know, PB, she's got character. She really does. And she, like she said earlier, she likes to sit on the fence of the PG-13, right? She makes jokes, and she's so sweet. But that's why I sent her to your channel and some others. And, you know, it's like everybody. I love the fact that everybody can enjoy everybody's streams, you know? It's, everybody gets to be friends and interact with each other and, you know, share subs and gain more subs. And, you know, the more you get yourself out there, the better it is for you, right? And some people are nicer than others. And some people have good days and bad days. We're all like that, right? Me, myself, I try not to stream when I'm in a bad mood. Or, you know, if I'm feeling a little bit down, sometimes I get in here and everybody makes me feel so much better. Oh, nice, John. That's awesome. My birthday was yesterday, the 3rd. Oh, happy birthday, Kenny. That's awesome. My birthday's coming in October. Still a ways away, but you were into one of them. Who was, John? Oh, you talk about me? Wasn't that Max's? Max Fox, you were in there, weren't you? Yeah, I recognize your name. That's why I said, hey, John. Because I knew who you were. Yep. Okay, so... where's my cloth? I'm going to repair some of these to get the skill out of it. And then I'm going to wear some. And we're going to scrappy some. Where's my cloth? Right there. Well, these I definitely want to wear. Overalls, I find, are some of the best pants. Like, they have... Come on, repair already. Yeah, see, look at this. 23 concussive. That's kind of weird. Like, that it has a 23 concussive protection. Oh yeah, I see. I've been Oz. I've been looking at. We were looking at some computers online, and I've applied to Best Buy. Although I haven't heard back to them, that's probably not going to go through anyway. But they have a lot of nice Asus machines too. Yeah, so 23 concussive. That's crazy. Like that's higher than a lot I've seen. These are only 7. So we're going to scrap those. Oh, I didn't put the bed down. Goodness gracious. Somebody just slapped me now. My goodness. I get distracted so easy. Don't you do that, baby. He's over there waving at me like, come here. It's a good thing he doesn't slap me around. Man, he's pretty strong. Okay, so we're going to repair this. And repair this one. And repair this one. And repair this one. And yes, guys, I'm repairing these because it takes up my skill. And repair this one. And repair these ones. And we can't repair that because we don't have a lot of skill yet. Okay, so we got AK. And we got shotgun. Okay. So this yellow one I imagine would be better, of course. That's a 9. 8. An 8, of course. Alright, so wear this. Scarf. I wonder if this would be better in this area. 9. Oh no, because the other one takes us down to... You guys... You seriously up here making noise? How did you even know I was downstairs? Like, rude. Not like I have a cooker going or something. Rudeness. Alright, so we're wearing one of those. We'll wear this for now. And I think this one's... No, the other one's better. Okay, let's repair that one. And then we'll wear this one and scrap this one. And then we're going to wear these. Because they're just sexy. We're going to scrap those. We can't scrap those yet. Oh, that's got 20. No, I am not on Navigating. Rick, how you doing, hon? Good to see you. Yeah, no, I'm still on Random Gen. Angel Patricio Juarez Rodriguez. Hi there. That's a long mouthful. Hi, Angel. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good thing for that @ symbol, because that's a long name to type. I took up Best Buy for computers today. I was disappointed with the computer prices and the computers themselves. Can you call me Spencer? Oh, well, honestly, Scott, sorry, Spencer, you may, the only issue, hon, is that not everybody's going to remember that you want to be called Spencer. So just a word of advice, if you want that, maybe you should change Scotty to Spencer. If that's what you like, if you prefer to be called that. Because you can actually change it through Google if you didn't know that. Because people are going to call you Scotty all the time. But I can try and remember to call you Spencer. I can't promise anything, but I can try. What do you know about guarding? Guarding. Oh, gardening, probably you mean. A little bit. What do you need to know? Because I'll help if I can. I know a bit about it. I'll let you ask the question first. I know quite a bit about it. Like, I mean, I've had my own gardens and stuff. I'm just not sure what you're asking. So I'll wait until you're done typing, because I know that not everybody is a super fast typist like Jason. And I just added Jason in there because it sounded good. Yeah, I'll try to remember Spencer, but I'm going to see Scotty and probably keep calling you that. Unfortunately, sweetheart. And I'm not being rude. It's one of those things. Yeah, for $1, I'll call you what you want. Oz, you are a character. I'm not going to say that because in case he happens to say, okay, here's $1 donation. Now I want you to call me like just some kind of really weird name that I'm not going to say. So I'm not going to promise anything. I will call you what you want as long as it's PG-13. Well, tell you what, Rick, to save you typing a bunch of stuffs. Okay, so I can tell you a little bit about gardening if you want me to just tell you. There is now fertilizer. So fertilizer makes it so your crops don't die. But you can grow anything. Just like you would in Minecraft, you have to use a hoe to hoe the ground. You do not have to have water, so it's not like that. Now, I'm not sure about... Okay, well, I'm not sure about different biomes. Maybe somebody else could tell you that. But I do know that if you plant... if you plant stuff like without the fertilizer, you have to watch for it. And when it grows, you have to pick it. Because it will die / despawn if you don't. And if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me here. But I've had crops actually disappear once they were fully grown and I didn't pick them. So, yeah. So it's best to have fertilizer, but fertilizer takes a really long time to cook. And you have to do that in the chemistry station. If you're planting, I do have a suggestion. I'm not going to place it down, but I'll show you what I mean. If you use half blocks, I actually can put these down. Imagine these being half blocks, okay? Stupid thing. What I would suggest is use half blocks like this. No matter how big the garden is, use them in rows like this. Then till the ground in these spots and then plant. Because what I tend to get and what makes me angrier than anything is when I'm trying to put a plant down and it goes into this square or the other square, and then I've placed it in the wrong spot, and then you have to break it and you don't get the seed back. So I would suggest doing your stuff in rows like that with half blocks. Those half blocks will prevent you from putting them in the wrong dirt spot. Yes, everything pretty much takes 2 full game days to grow. So that's like whatever it is a minute. So if you plant something at say in the morning, it takes 2 full game days. So you're looking at probably a few hours and they'll be grown. I'm not really sure exactly how it works, but I think it's 2 full game days. And then you can pick them. And I think it's 5 game days for a tree to grow full. I think. I can't remember. Ooh, gosh, I'm chilly. You're not cold, baby? Missy is chilled. And I already looted all this, and I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention again. All right. Okay, so I need one of these. I've got to make a cooking pot. We've got to do this. We've got to do that. Quit forgetting things. Okay, so we're going to make a campfire. We're going to put it on the counter. I kind of like having stuff in the corner. Actually, you know what? We're going to put it right here. I'm going to put this in here. Oh, can one of you guys... half block wreck? Yes. You know what a half block is, don't you? Here, I'll have to make something to show you. Just type 1 in here and it's going to come up. The wood half block. It's like having a slab in Minecraft. So if you craft one of these, I'll show you. It ends up looking like that on the ground. And these are like Minecraft blocks. You can just walk over them, see? Makes it very good for planting. Because you can put all of your stuff in between these and not have to worry about... like, sometimes with the way this game works, when you put it over the square... it will actually sometimes highlight the wrong square, which is annoying. So if you do strips like this, you can just walk through spamming the right click and you don't even have to wait for the square. And it will basically put it in every single one. Oh my gosh, chili. PB. That's like my favorite food in the world. Homemade chili with some bread and butter. Mm-mm-mm. My boyfriend and I share the jobs in game. He does the planting and I do the base upgrades. Housekeeper for the win. Yeah. You know what? Dragonfly, that's exactly like Jason and I. Except for Jason doesn't do gardening either. I do the gardening and I do the housing stuff. He does all the zombie kills. Does setting time different than change? No, I don't think so, Rick. Well, maybe. I actually don't know. Okay, so Oz says fertilizer is to upgrade dirt blocks into fertilized blocks in order to make farming more effective. Plants planted on fertilized soil will grow significantly faster, which increases the yield. Yes, absolutely, Oz. Yeah. So yes, it does. And yeah, so if you normally pick potatoes, you get 2, I think it is. But I think you get 4. I think when you do it in fertilized soil. So yes, when you find fertilizer, keep it, Rick. Do not throw that stuff away because it's ridiculous to make in the chemistry station. Like, I mean, I was going to make 30 and it was going to take like an hour for that stuff to craft. It was crazy. You don't need a cement mixer, love. You can make it in the chemistry station. Go to a pop and pills store. There should be a chemistry station in the back room that you can pick up. Every pop and pill store has one. Once a block of ground has been fertilized, it remains fertilized indefinitely, and crops can be planted, replanted, and rotated in that fertilized block. Rotated? Rotated? Oh, I guess you can rotate the seed when you plant it? That's interesting. But yes, that's true, Rick. Once you fertilize the ground, what Oz said there, it stays fertilized. Aw. Okay, PB, thank you so much for stopping in, sweetie. I appreciate it. I love your company, hon. Have yourself a wonderful sleep. Hopefully you catch us tomorrow afternoon. Anybody here who is up in the mornings, PB streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, if I'm correct, from roughly 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time. I believe I'm right for that. So yeah, you guys check him out. He's an awesome streamer. He's on every morning and he is so nice to wake up to and just listen to. It's awesome. So yeah, check him out, guys. But yeah, good night, sweetheart. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't have that either. Well, just look for a town, Rick. You guys got to have a town close by because you're on Random Gen, aren't you? You should have a town around. Just look for a pop and pill store. You can make a crafting a chemistry station, I think. Yes, but you need the workbench. So if you haven't got the workbench yet, put the points in the workbench. You need 1 beaker, 1 burning barrel. Burning barrels are easy to make. 3 cooking pots, short iron pipes. Wood. This stuff's easy to get, Rick. As long as you got a forge, you can do everything. The burning barrel is just a gas barrel. So you just take a oh no, never mind. They changed it. Okay. Burning barrel, 3 forged iron and wood. That's it. And you should have forges by now. So, yeah, it's very easy to make, Rick. So you can just make yourself one. But you do need a workbench to make one of those. So if you have a workbench, and if you don't have a workbench, you need to make one. Or you can find them at gas stations. Some gas stations do have them, some don't, but they're always in the garage. 25 forged iron, 20 mechanical parts. That's the issue right there. So if you have a wrench, run around taking apart carts. Yes, workbench is a skill. Right here on page 2. Right here. 15 points for the workbench. And you need a construction skills of 20. Or tools, construction skills, yeah. Construction tools of 20 in order to make one. And the chemistry, same thing, you need points for that too. I'm not sure though Oh, that's a construction tool of 50. Holy crikey. And science of 15. Well, there you go. So yeah, I would probably it's a burning barrel though, Rick, not a regular one. You might have a bunch of gas barrels, but you need an actual burning one. Oh, can you make the fertilizer in the campfire? Oh, I didn't even know that. Can you make it in here? Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Well, as you can see, Rick, you can make it in here too. But you need human poop, nitrate powder, and dirt fragments. So I guess you're going toilet collecting. Yeah. But just recognize though, Rick, see these recipes? In the fertilizer, or in here, it takes 10, 15, and 10. If you look at this way, 2, 15, and 3. But chemistry station, 1, 10, and 3. This is a much better recipe in the chemistry station. You use less materials. But 12 minutes to make 1. 25 minutes to make 1 in your inventory. And 16 minutes to make 1 in the or in the cement mixer. So always you're best off with the chemistry station. Look at that, guys. Isn't that ridiculous? 25 minutes to make 1 fertilizer in your inventory. Okay, yeah, well, you just use a burning barrel and other stuff. You can take the bench forge mixer or the chemistry with the wrench apart. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good recipe right there. But again, it takes 25 to make 1 in your inventory. And 25 minutes can be a long time if you're running around and trying to scrap stuff. You won't be able to. That's why it's usually good to use one of the tables to do it. But again, if that's all you got, man, you have to do it in your inventory. You have to do it in your inventory. You could always sit yourself in your base, I guess, hunkered down if it's not horde night and just, wait for them to... Where's my... I'll just take this stuff instead for now. But yeah, so... Is there a poop button? I wish there was, like Ark, because we would be able to get turds a lot easier. You know what? That might be something to come out with later. That you can actually press the Z like you can in the other game and go, and out comes a plop of poop. That would actually be good, but probably not. I don't see defecation being part of the pack. Didn't know you could make it in the campfire now. Yeah, see, I didn't know that either, Dragon. Thank you, Oz, for that, by the way. I had no idea. Do you know me? Hi, Spencer. Welcome back. I see you changed your name. I just saw it. You actually got to change it. Spence LePage. That's awesome. There, now everybody will call you Spence. That's great. I like the hat you're wearing in your picture, by the way. It's very cute. Yeah, I don't think I think they're on Random Gen, Oz. Him and his friend, I believe they're on Random Gen. Yeah, I think so. The who farted. Dragon? Yes, I did, darling. I think. I won't swear to that, but... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put an iron hatch, right? Yeah, I did. I did. Thank you for asking me, though. It's always good to check. All right, so, I have not gotten a lot done today. I'm going to put this in here because it's very dark in here. Just so we have a little bit of light in there. This is my favorite room to put my forges and stuff in because it's off to the side. And if zombies attract to that, they're only over here kind of banging on fences. I don't want them banging on this hatch up here. So usually like on horde nights when I used to hide, of course they can track you, but I used to sit kind of here. because they can't get in through there. That's locked anyway, but up top is those flat plates, so they can't get through there. And if you're over there by the hatch, they'll start digging at the cement if they're crawlers. So it's best off to kind of stand here. Oh, okay, John. Well, have a good night. Have a good sleep. Hope to catch you in the next stream. Oh, okay, good. Well, if you have a workbench, then you can do a lot of the stuff in that too. You might be able to. Oh, excuse me. Oz, can you actually make the fertilizer in the workbench? Probably not. I wouldn't imagine so. But if you can actually craft the fertilizer in the workbench, that's another part that you could stop. Like, the workbench comes in handy. Say if you got to make, I don't know, 500, wood frames or 500 of something else. It's kind of good to use the workbench to supercraft like that. That way your inventory's free and you can walk around and do other stuff like wood spikes. That's really good to use the workbench for, because those spikes can take a while to craft. So you can actually go over the crafting bench and choose to make the wood spikes in there, and that way they're cooking in there while you're doing other stuff, right? So yeah, we got ourselves a town to loot. Let's see what else we got here. I'm going to eat this now. And I think we're all thirsted up, right? Yeah, we're all full now. I'm going to carry these now. I don't think we have any more. Yeah, no more yucca left, so. See what else we got here. We are going to have to get some clay and stuff. I do have this, though, so I wonder if we have... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I got a full nail gun. Oh, my goodness, I didn't even see that. Tier or tire. Hey, what's up to you, too? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see somebody new. Welcome, welcome. I like your kitty with the glasses. It's very cute. Very smart, sophisticated. I'm not going to say it. Kitty. I almost said it like, well, kind of like Puss in Boots, right? Puss in Boots wore those boots and that cool little outfit. It's a very cute little kitty. So I hope everybody had a good day today. I did. Excuse me, peeps. All right, so I guess we'll make some more of these. Okay, so now we have to go out and get stone. I should make another bow. And I don't need a club. You know what? Maybe we should. Just in case we get a dog pop up somewhere. We're not going to here, but just in case. What's doing, Jason? What's doing, eh? We are just all hanging out, watching crazy Missy play some 7 Days to Die. Yep, yep. Oh, I'm sorry, Kenny. I know how that feels. You know what? I actually get a lot. I get a lot of pulled muscles. It's probably not from. It's probably from, like I don't use my muscles all the time, so you get pulled muscles easily. Well, I do. All right, so this store here, I believe, is the shotgun. Yeah. I guess we could do. popping pills was over this way, wasn't it? That's our working stiff, right? Yeah. Because the pills is over here. I hear you, Rick. I hate dogs too. That's my least favorite in this game, that's for sure. Oh, look at that. They have a parcel looking for us. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? We can always use health and stuff, so. And try and get this stuff looted fast so we don't waste the day away. We can look at everything after and probably, hopefully we'll get some recipes too, and we can make some first aid kits if we get everything else we need. I always try and keep everything in here because some people throw like the other bandages and stuff like that away. If you have a really good supply of first aid kits, then yeah, but at first it's always good to keep everything because you actually use the regular bandages, alcohol, blood bags, and duct tape to make the full first aid kits, and those things are a beast. I always try, until you get like a really big supply of the first aid kits, it's always better to keep these bandages on you, because if you're at 100 health and something hits you and you're bleeding out, and say you got, I don't know, 80, it's sometimes best off to just use one of these instead of wasting a full first aid kit. I usually try and save those in the beginning when I don't have very many. But once you start getting a good supply of them going, then you can just start using them, But it's always good to carry little bandages around just for that little bit of bleeding. Because I notice sometimes if all you have is first aid kits and you have like 150 health, it seems like kind of a waste when you've only lost like 10 or 20 health to have to use a first aid kit, but you also want to stop the bleeding because you don't want to bleed out, So it's one of those things. You won't bleed out, though. If your health is like 150 plus, you definitely won't bleed out. That blood thing will go away before that, and you'll definitely stop bleeding. Watch out behind me. What? Sick with the flu. Oh, you're sick, Cora? Serious? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Yes, Oz. Thank you for that. Yeah. In order to make these, it's aloe, 1 aloe, and 2 cloth fragments. The only thing about the aloe, though, is it takes 4 aloe plants for 1 aloe, so you have to collect a lot of aloe to make it. But yes, definitely, those are good to make too. I hear you guys out there banging and making noise. I'm busy. I'm talking to my friends. You need to just go on a hiatus and leave me alone. I'm so sorry you're sick, Cora. That really sucks. Yes. He has the most unique typing, and I love it. I think Jason understands Core the best of all of us. He told me, Core, this morning when I was in Mad Max. What's it called? Mad Max. When I was in Max's stream, and you were talking there, I said, honey, he just said something about whatever, and then he repeated what you said the way you say it in chat. I said, that's exactly how he said it. I think he knows you better than anybody now. I think Hollow's hiding. She said she would be back, but I know she's got young babies, so maybe she fell asleep. She's in the same time zone as us, so it's 11:30 for her, and she has young ones, and she may have fallen asleep. I think we'll break through here instead. I hear them. Where are they? Where are you? I hear you guys. I hear them. I just don't see them. What's that? Well, I think one, she's breastfeeding, I think. I could be wrong, but I think she is. So, yes, I think she has an infant. I'm not sure, though. Don't quote me on it. I'm not sure. I didn't ask her how old her babies were. She has a few kids, but I think 2, maybe 3. Can't remember. Kenny, do you remember how many children that she has? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure she has a young one, though, that she's breastfeeding. Well, you will get better core, of course. It's just going to take time, right? We're going to break this down a little bit before we use the wrench. But yeah, she probably went to bed. She may not have been able to make it back. I think that's kind of a weird thing. I shouldn't say it like that, Cord, to be honest, now that I think about it. I was looking at what you said and I was thinking, well, I know that we always say to someone, oh, I hope you get better. Well, that's not very promising. That's like saying you might not get better and die or something. It just doesn't sound right. So instead of saying, I hope you get better, you'll feel better soon. So I just hope that your healing process is fast. We'll just say that. Yeah, she has 3. Okay. I just didn't want to get that wrong and her go, Missy, I don't have 15 children. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to scrap that, and I'm going to have to wait now because I just realized I'm scrapping that other stuff and stuffs. Okay, so blood draw kits. These are good to have if you're low on the blood bags, but they do damage to you. We don't need this. So we're going to scrap that and take those. There we go. Did we get any duct tape? See, that's odd. You come in here and you get all of the stuff for the bandages, but you don't get duct tape. Where do we get another bow? Oh my word, those are the ones I crafted. I am such a turd. I hear you guys out there making noise, and I don't care. Okay, so we've got everything in here. Alright, okay, so now we need a stone axe. We're gonna have to spam craft some of these too. I gotta go get stone. Gotta go get some stone. Show me some skin. Alright, you people are just noisy as all get go. Are you seriously breaking on the prison wall? Like, is that really making you feel good or what? Okay. Swing and a miss. Hey, you just give us some more there, girlfriend. I don't mind. Alright. So that's that store looted. Now we have to go back again. I'm going the wrong way. You know, one thing we can do is... oh my goodness. Always going the long way around of everything. So where's that zombie? I heard somebody. She's probably inside of there, isn't she? What's that? Wow, we got 29 likes, guys. Thank you all so much. You guys rock. I love every single one of you. 20 likes. That's like super awesome. 29 even better. I'm like, oh, Tyre, I hope I didn't miss that. Good night, hon. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Oh. I poot phone down. You know what's funny, Core? I have to tell you a story. I don't know. Okay, do any of you... I'll let you answer before I tell you the story. Do any of you know... did any of you know or hear of... okay, let me think. What was her name again? Shippy. Wait, it'll come to me. Let me think for a minute. Do you remember, dear? What was her name? The blonde. Jason's going, who farted? No, what's her name? The one that was all looby with the makeup on. The one that was married to Howard Stern. Oh. I had her name. I completely forgot. Not Jessica Simpson, but the other one. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. What was her name again? She was with Howard K. Stern. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. So look, Rick, we just gotta... Well, she was in a relationship with him. No, she was in a relationship with him. Because he was going to fight the other dude for paternity. Thinking the kid was his. I got a chemistry station for you, Rick. Right here, baby. You want to share mine? Oh, shoot. I'm drawing a blank. All right, so duct tape. We got 16. And we got 15 of these, 16 of these. And where's the regular bandages? We got Anna Nicole Smith. That's her name, guys. So have any of you in the room heard the story of Anna Nicole Smith? I'm not going to tell you the whole story, but have you heard of her? All right, so now we need to get a forge going. We have no leather, of course, because we don't have anything yet. I'll keep 5 of these on me. Keep some backup water. We need to go get stone. What time is it? Okay. I don't even think that's worth taking. Or that shovel. Keep one of these on me. We got 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of these, 5 of those. Yeah. Well, Anna Nicole, you'd have to actually type it in to Google, but type in, basically type in Anna Nicole Type in Illuminati. That's kind of the easiest way to find it, believe it or not. But anyway, some people out there believe that a lot of these actors / actresses are mind controlled. And regardless, I'm not going to get into my discussion about that because everybody believes something different. But anyway, so Anna Nicole, she ended up being a model. She was highly into drugs. She had a lot of issues. Anyway, there's a video online that now she was either A, completely high as a kite and completely off her rocker, or B, she had a multiple personality, or C, yes, she was completely mind controlled to be, a child. But either way, whatever story you want to believe, it's fine. It doesn't matter. But when she got pregnant, she had some issues, and I guess one of her, someone who was very close to her died, her son and her were pretty much inseparable, and he died. And so she, I guess, started a train wreck of a crash or whatever you want to call it. And I guess about 5 or 6 months after her son's death, she died of they say it was an accidental drug overdose of too many medications in her system. She had basically all of the, all the medications that end in Pam at the end, like clonazepam, lorazepam, a whole bunch of them. She had like 12, I think it was, different ones in her system, or 8 or 10, I can't remember. Anyway, regardless, she died of an overdose of all of these different pain medications, depression medications. Anyway, there's a video. I'm trying to get the point across, but yeah, she was definitely brain damaged. She was pregnant in the video, and she's talking to this little girl about, her makeup. The little girl's putting this clown makeup on her, and she's talking as if she's a little kid like her, like 8 years old or 10, whatever it is. And the little girl says to her that she has a baby in her stomach, because she's talking about the idea that she has pains in her stomach. And the little girl goes, well, that's because you have a baby in there. And she says, no, there's no baby in there. And she's like, yeah, you have a baby in there, because she's pregnant at the time. And she's like, no, I have gas. And she's like, you have gas? And she goes, yeah, I need poot medicine to poot it out. So when Core said poot, that's what it made me think of. And she was going, I need to poot it out. So she's explaining to this little girl that she has gas in her stomach and she just needs to poot it out. So the little girl, you could tell in the video, is a little bit confused by that, wondering why she's saying that, obviously, because the kid knows even better that she's pregnant. So something's up with that. I don't know if it was, what the heck that was, but it was awful to see, because she was a beautiful woman. She was a model, but you could tell by, her voice and her demeanor, she keeps doing this like blinking thing with her eyes, like she hasn't slept in a week. And she's talking and her eyes roll back sometimes. And yeah, she was definitely on something, or, whatever. But I felt really, really bad watching the video. Like, it's just one of those things that kind of makes you feel bad, I don't know what was going on with her, but it was very sad to see it. Because she was so full of life, and she was pretty, and she had a lot of issues. But she was definitely, yeah. Did you see the video, Oz? You guys might have already seen the video, but yeah, if you actually type in Anna Nicole Smith and Illuminati, you'd see that they called Howard her, they call it handler, like a person that, basically keeps control of them, and they're all mind controlled. They say that's what happened to Britney Spears and all of these like really young actresses that started out in Disney. They say that they were all, mind controlled, and Britney broke her mind control and went nuts. And that's why she shaved her head and, went crazy and all that kind of stuff. And then now she's back again singing for the riches. But who knows? I'm not going to voice my opinion because it doesn't really matter. But, you know, everybody has a different opinion of things, and there's a lot of weird conspiracy theories out there of all different things, and that's a total subject that's not even approachable. So it's nuts. But the way I look at it is, if you're happy in your life, you believe what you like to believe, don't force others to believe your opinions, and you'll be good. If somebody asks you, voice your opinion. If they say, I don't agree with that, you say, well, that's fine with me. You can have your own opinion. Yep. Okay, so what do we got here? Cutie patootie boobies. Cutie patootie boobies. Yes, I'm saying boobies, and I don't care. Okay, so let's... Dun 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 dun. All right, I am completely losing my marbles. I was gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go do that right now. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what time it is. There should be some. I saw some around here. I'm out of stone. I need it. We need to gather stone so I can spam craft a bunch of these stupid stone axes. One thing I don't know, I didn't see a gas station, so I'm gonna run this way a little bit. This way. I just want to see if I see anything over here, because we might be in luck and we might have a gas station with a workbench, and yeah. Wow, looks like it's empty over here. No, don't do it. Sorry guys, my render distance is low, so you're not going to see anything until I pretty much get on top of it. Hi, buddy. That feel good? Yeah. Do I have any points right now? No, don't want that. 16. Let's go. I try and do the scavenger and the my blunt weapons, especially when I get... Once I have a sledgehammer, I work on the blunt weapons. Because this thing is beast, you know? Especially if you can get the third stage of pummel. Oh, no. See, now it starts to get low, and it's kind of hard. Energy gets low, so it doesn't hit as hard, guys. Just so you know that. But if you can get headshots, the only dangerous thing about this is that you can't run. So do not use a sledgehammer at night against runners unless you have Pommel P3 plus your blunt weapons up, because this can get you killed very fast. Time to do some arrow shooting techs. Ooh, right in the head. Headshot. And we missed. Might have to go to that store and get that video and put it in the player. What video core? I'm lost. I missed the chat. Oh, you talking about the video of the girl? I can't go in the store and put it in. You guys can look it up after the stream and go check it out. You're not allowed to leave, Missy. I can always link it later if people want me to. Okay, so we looted all that. What are you doing looting it again for? I know, I like the way that sounds. Headshot. Nice deep and raspy voice. Oh yeah, stick your head out there, friend. That's awesome of you. We can actually nail it at the right second. Oh yeah, baby. Can't loot them through there though, of course. Oh, I hear you guys. Coming to make a mess as usual. We got the triplets out now, guys. Because of course 3 Edgars are better than 1. Hello, Edgar. She was wearing Edgar like an Edgar shoot. Guy's name is Edgar, and it sounds like she's saying Edgar. Like Edgar. It's funny. Any of you who've watched Men in Black know what I'm talking about. You wanted sugar water. You're gonna hire a decorator to come up in this place, because damn. So funny. Could you imagine you could mind control people like that? Just blink and then tell them what you want them to do. Oh, somebody's coming. That would be super funny. Whoa. That was a funny movie. I loved Men in Black. You haven't found a workshop yet? There is no workshops. It's a working stiff tool store. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, I think. What's that? You make me get out of the bed, Missy. Yes. That wax/druggy... What? Wax/druggy lay? No, I can link it for you later. I don't want you to leave my stream. You're not allowed. Nobody's allowed to leave. You're all handcuffed to the poles in the corners of the room. Did you notice that? All the single ladies. All the single ladies. So put your hands up, and we'll cuff you to the walls. Oh, yeah. Making my way across town. Walking fast, zombies passing them homebound. Very bad singing. Actorus, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Please forgive me if you've been here before. If you have not, I hope you enjoy. A little craziness in here with the Missy Deluxe, but I'm sure you'll fit right in. What? They do, don't they? Aww. Husband, you are bad. I'm not saying a word. I really thank goodness you guys cannot hear my husband. This would no longer be a YouTube chat, but it would be a YouTube smut. Actorus. That's a nice name, actually. I like that. It could be... I'm probably saying it wrong. Acterus? I'm looking for a gas station. Excuse me. Do you happen to have a gas station in your backyard? Hello? Look at all these Richie houses. No, I'm not listening. Look at them all, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 Richie houses with pools. I've never seen a town with that many of them. Anybody coming up behind me? Yeah, of course. Oops, bad shot. Bad shot, bad shot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Hmm? Oh, wow. 4,500. I think that's way more than I have. So you've been playing this probably since the first alpha, huh? That's pretty awesome there, Ark. Taurus, sorry. Taurus? Terrace? I think I'll just call you Terrace. We got some crazy nurses in the house. These nurses always carry cash. One day there, I swear, Jason and I had like the worst luck. Every single zombie we looted, like we killed a whole bunch of them. And every single one was dropping sham sandwiches. Like every single zombie, we weren't getting anything else but sham sandwiches. Like just constant. I was like, yeah, seriously? Headshot. Oh, no. Missy, that's the wrong way. Back up, not forward, and he's making me bleed. No bugging me. Get. I have things to do, peeps. You can't keep bugging me. Okay, so what do we got left to check here? This side over here. So let's just look over here. Dude. Okay, I've killed enough for you. You can just go away now. Actually, we'll get that crate, guys. Before I get full on inventory. Who's sneaking up behind me? Again, someone. Mother. Yes, those are actually named Mother. Decayed Mother. Rotting carcass. Rotting carcass, huh? This would be the putrid lady that's just got done eating someone. Alright. Okay, so I want this leather tanning. And then okay, so we need to get the scavenging to 30. Okay, that's 30. And then we'll put the other 8 in blunt weapons. Yeah, gotta work on them all, baby. Oh, we're not going to get the crate. I'm not going to be stupid this time. No, I'm going to the basement. Oh, I'm sorry, Actorus. Unfortunately, I can only speak English, so I'm sorry, hon. But I don't mind if you stay. That's always awesome to have a new follower. Wait, I missed that. Playing the starvation mode. Oh, okay, yeah. I was playing a bit of that, but my computer doesn't want to. I'm only on a laptop, so I'm working towards getting a PlayStation 4 and then a gaming laptop, or whichever in which order. Leon Del Red, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate the sub. I do. More subs, the better. Lots of peeps hanging out in the house. All right, so we are on day 4, and now that we've got everything kind of situated, we're going to have no more interruptions in 7 days. And somebody's hitting me. People, do you know that's rude? How come every time I start talking, you guys gotta pick on me? I'm trying to make it home. Way too many of you here in this town. You're not welcome here. So we are playing on Nomad, guys, and whoa. I can't kill these zombies fast enough, my goodness. There's so many of them. Okay, we're going to get closer to the house, guys, because I don't like this. No specky English. You know, what's kind of nice, though, is now that they have Google Translate, some people can, you know, use that. But Google Translate's not the greatest thing. Now, let's see if I get down here. If I can get myself out of the hunted state. Undetected. Nice. Oh my goodness, we're full again. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately we didn't get any leather really. We can scrap these, but we can scrap this. Scrap these. There won't be enough from those though. We need 20. Is there any stuff here that I can actually put in there? No. Okay. You know what we could do for now? See, I don't like making too many chests because I like making my storage containers. So what I am going to do, let's put that in there. You know what? I'll take the seeds out too. We'll put all this food and stuff in the refrigerator. Oops. It's kind of easier to keep. Oops. Keep easier. Keep easier. Yep. It's kind of easier to keep track of your food and stuff when it's in a familiar place, right? Okay, this. I've got 7, so it's only enough to make 1 bandage. Okay, so I think that's it for that stuff. We'll leave everything else in there for now. And just roughly so I know where the food type of stuff is for now. Almost 2,200. Yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is oh my gosh, we got 23 people in the room again. So anyway, you guys rock. I thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I do have to get off early, guys. We have an early start tomorrow. And so for all of you that are here, thank you all for joining me. Me and 2 other girls, I'm not sure exactly. Ozzy, I adore you. I'm not sure. That's kind of a private joke, guys. It's about this guy. His name is Who Farted. And now he just hit a bunch of symbols. Anyway, so we have really grown lately, and I adore every single one of you. Tomorrow there will be me and Fade Willow. Check her out, guys, after we're done here. Fade Willow is awesome. She's a British girl from Yorkshire, England. And we have Grinny, Grindler Gaming. She's another sweetheart. She is European / French, and she's from California, actually. She has a great accent, too. So anyway, I'm going to be playing with those girls tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern. Now, it may not be exactly 1, like it may be 12:30 or 1:30, but it's going to be around that 1 o'clock range. I'll say 1 o'clock because everybody's kind of like bouncing around. But so that will be this afternoon again. 1 o'clock. Yeah, well, I would have gone longer, guys, but so we have to get to bed earlier tonight so that we have time tomorrow. And anyway, so so we're going to be streaming 7 days tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Not sure how long the stream's going to be for, but please, if any of you can make it out tomorrow, please come by and help support us. It's going to be fun. It's going to be all of us girls. So, so again, 1 o'clock Eastern. So, thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one of you. I am so happy. The stream has come so far in this little while, and it's all thanks to you guys. Veronica Ayala, welcome to the stream, hon. Thank you so much for stopping in. Unfortunately, we're leaving. So thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. To all of you, thank you so much again. I appreciate all of you. You guys make this possible for me. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. You did, Veronica. So I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon. Now, I'm not sure, depending on how long the stream is and how well I've slept tomorrow, I'll probably do a tomorrow evening stream as well, but it may just be a couple hours. We'll see. We'll see how everything is. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Missy Deluxe over and